You're praying about $1 million and you don't understand all $1 million is a collection of dimes. Somebody say million. Some of y'all, you don't even talk that talk. You don't even talk that. That don't come up in your house. Your children don't even know how to spell it. They have never heard mama say that word before. So say it again. Say million. Get your lips, your teeth, your tongue used to saying it, because you can't receive it if you can't say it. Somebody say million. Oh my God, when you speak stuff like that into the atmosphere, you don't know it, but you're calling stuff to you that you haven't seen yet. Somebody say million. You can't ask for it till you speak it. You can't negotiate it till you speak it. You got to get used to your lips saying it so it don't sound strange, so you don't trip over it when you say it. Somebody shout it again, million. Type it on the line, shout million. Put it in your heart, shout million. Oh. Can I go deeper with this? All you asked him for was a collection of dimes. The highest thing God can give me is a dime. $100 just tells me how many dimes I have, because a dime is 10. And there is no number bigger than 10. That's why when I count all the way up to 10, I got to go back to 1 again and say 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oops, I got to go back to 1 again. Is just 10 twice. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, that's just 10 3 times. It's a collection of dimes. It's a collection of dimes. Stop sweating it. Stop getting frantic about it. Stop being upset about it. Dimes are what you're asking for. So stop throwing away your dimes, because the aggregation of the dimes is what the millions are made out of. If you don't appreciate the dime, you can't handle the million, because all a million is a collection of dimes. Let me put it in Bible language. If you're faithful over a few things, come on, I'll make you rule over many. Hallelujah. High five somebody, tell them it's a collection of dimes. I'm coming into a collection of dimes. I'm coming into a collection of dimes. I'm coming into a collection of dimes. I'm getting ready to aggregate these dimes. That's why the Bible said, despise not the day of small beginnings, because everything big was made out of something small. I'm coming into a collection of dimes. All my body is a collection of cells. If something happens to me on a cellular level, then something has happened to me on a physical level, because all my body is an aggregate of cells. You've been walking over the dimes, praying for the millions, not recognizing that all a million is. If snowflakes cause avalanches and raindrops create floods, if tidal waves are made of droplets, then you might be walking over something that is going to bring you into an aggregate place of great strength, because you are looking for the sum without what makes the sum total. Come on with me. The reason that we have tithes, because tithe is a word that means 10. So God says, give me 10. Because if you've given me 10, you've given me everything. Y'all don't hear me yet. 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 If you've given me 10, you've given me everything. When you take first fruits, the first fruits, if the first fruits get blessed, then everything left is blessed. If a cook is making a pot of soup, all they need is a teaspoon, because if there's garlic in the teaspoon, there's garlic in the soup. If it's not done in the teaspoon, it's not done in the pot. The tithe represents the whole. That's why when the 10 lepers walked away, 10 of them are walking away, and the 10th one turns around and comes back to God. Now the 9 got healed, but the 10th one was made. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. I know you've been healed by yourself, but in order to be whole, you got to aggregate from other places. Who am I preaching to? Make some noise in this place. There were 10 lepers. There were 10 coins. There were 10 virgins. What is this obsession that God has with 10? Bring me a 10. A collection of dimes. A collection of dimes is everything. God is obsessed with 10. Because if I bless the 10, I bless the whole. If I taste the soup and there's no salt in the spoon, there's no salt in the soup. When you lift up the tithe and say, Lord, I've given you the tithe, you're saying, God, all of the 90 is blessed through the representation of the tithe, because 10 brings you into wholeness. You can go no higher than 10. God says, you've robbed me. You've robbed me in dimes.
Follow your dreams. You got a diploma. Diplomas are pieces of paper that sit on walls. After you get a diploma, real life starts. You got to chase your dreams, man. Ask a kid at 18-year-old to declare what he wants to be for the rest of his life. Then he gets a major in 4 years, and he gets a degree, and he didn't even know who he was when he answered that question. Most people I know don't even work in their degree because they discover something else. My partner was a lawyer, man. He went to school for law school, everything. He passed the bar before he graduated law school. That's how brilliant he was. He an agent now. He ain't even want to be the law no more. He an agent. He just decided to do something else. So I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. You always, that thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. You're going to forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man. Bishop Jakes was talking one day on a podcast. I heard him talking. He said, I would hate to die and never do the thing I was born to do. That's a sad thing, man. That people they never chase, because you got jobs and stuff and you listening to other people. If I hadn't chased my dream, I wouldn't be here. If I listened to my mother and father, I'd have been a construction worker, just like my brothers. Boy, this the work we do, we Harveys. I was out there on that bridge with that tar mop in my hand, swabbing that tar on them cracks on the freeway. Oh, this is not what I'm dreaming of. I was never dreaming of that. I had a dream, man, I was a little kid, I wanted to be on TV, but it's all I had. So, I would chase that dream, not that diploma. You got the diploma. It signifies that you have the ability to complete a task very well. And if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, you got to get a degree. Come on now. But what if you made that decision when you was 18, you want to be something else? You want to go be a writer, go be a writer. I mean, I could tell you, it's a sad way to make a living at something you don't enjoy doing. Then you're gonna retire. Then they're gonna give you a third of what you can't live on anyway. That's the plan. They'll give you a gold watch, a turkey, and 1/3 of what you're having a hard time living on now. I would go chase that dream, see what God got for me.
Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. This is talking about the road to increase. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone. For when he falleth, he have not another to help him up. The woe is not on the falling, it's on the aloneness. So when we teach people how to have individual power without suggesting to them that you can't get there by yourself, then we set them up to fall alone. And the danger of falling alone is crippling your dream. In short, what's next is going to take more than you. Let me say it another way. You've gone as far as you can go by yourself. You're going to have to be open to aggregation and collaboration in order to experience celebration. For what God is going to do in the next dimension has collective value, not individual uniqueness without collective value. Your individual uniqueness has caused you to be autonomous, isolated, a unicorn, a one of a kind. I'm not trying to destroy it, but I'm trying to put it in context that two are better than one. Nobody goes to the mall to buy a shoe. Nobody goes to the grocery store to get eggshells. It is the aggregation of the egg, the yolk, and the white that causes us to go to the store. It is not any one of them in isolation, but the aggregation of all of them that creates the nourishment that we need for survival.